Skunk Anansie have revealed how their bass player Cass's shock stage 4 cancer diagnosis inspired their upcoming album. The band, made up of Skin, Cass, Ace, and Mark Richardson, are set to release their sixth record, The Painful Truth, in summer. Speaking during a Q&A session on Monday at Dolby Atmos in London, Cass revealed how he underwent chemotherapy throughout the recording, keeping it a secret from his bandmates. The bassist explained, "During the process of recording, I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and so I was having chemo while we were making the album. I thought my cards had been marked, actually. And so I was happy with having had a good life, and I was quite content. I accepted whatever my fate was. I wouldn't think about the work, the record, I would think about my life. I'd had some very intensive chemo sessions, and no one knew nothing." He continued, "I just thought, I'm on this long road of chemo, and that took a year. And then Skin's daughter woke up one morning and said, 'Uncle Cass is not sick anymore, and this is the truth.'" Skin added, "She didn't know. She didn't know you were sick. She's like, 'Uncle Cass, Uncle Cass.' She just wakes up and she goes, 'Uncle Cass isn't sick anymore,' so I called him." Cass confirmed, "About 2 weeks later, I had to go and have tests to see how the chemo was affecting me, and they couldn't find any cancer. So from stage 4, it disappeared. So her little angel is my little angel. As soon as I knew that I wasn't going anywhere, I was like, just get back on the record. There's nothing better to work for." Skin explained. That's where the album title comes from. "I called Cass up and I said, 'Cass, if you were going to describe the making of this album this year, what would you call it?' And he said, 'Oh, give me a minute. I'm going to call you back in a minute.' And I was like, no, just right now, the first thing that comes into your head." And he said, "The Painful Truth." And I was like, that's it. That's what all the songs are about. That connects everything. That connects what we've been through over the last few years. It's the connection with these guys. I love them to bits. They're my brothers. What we're going through and everything. It's quite emotional. It's the painful truth. It's what you're here for and what's important in your life and what you're going to do about it. That's the painful truth. Skin previously opened up about an abusive and controlling relationship she had as a teenager. Speaking candidly, the British rock singer, whose real name is Deborah Dyer, explained that as a vulnerable 16-year-old Christian girl, she thought the relationship was normal. It wasn't until many years later, when she did some work with a rape crisis center, that she realized what she had actually gone through. The experience is what stirred her to write Weak, one of the band's biggest hit singles.